Can you believe this, Cowboys Nation? Just when the Dallas Cowboys were locking in, sharpening the details, and preparing to deliver a statement performance under the national spotlight of Sunday Night Football, a wave of unexpected, and honestly worrying, news rolls in from the Star. And it centers around one of the most important pieces in this entire offensive machine, tight end Jake Ferguson, one of Dak Prescott's most reliable and trusted playmakers. Now, before we break down exactly why this development hit so hard, let's zoom out for a moment. The Cowboys enter Week 15 after a tough 44-30 loss to the Detroit Lions, a game that left a lot of fans frustrated but also showcased why this Dallas team is still one of the most dangerous units in the league. They have star talent everywhere, elite coaching on offense, and the ability to take over games in an instant. But they also have one reality looming over them right now. They must stay healthy as they push toward the playoffs. And speaking of elite play, let's talk about Dak Prescott. Because make no mistake, Dak has been balling this season. Over 3,600 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, a passer rating over 100. This is MVP caliber football. This is the kind of leadership and poise that Cowboys fans have waited decades to consistently witness. Dak is playing with the calmness of Aikman, the toughness of Staubach, and the creativity of Romo, a rare mix that has carried Dallas to one of the best offensive seasons in franchise history. This offense, it's not just good, it's historically good. First in total yards per game. Third in scoring. Explosive. Balanced. Efficient. Fun. Exactly what fans expect when they step into Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, the most spectacular, high-energy, larger-than-life arena in the NFL. But all of that takes a sudden hit with one midweek announcement. On Wednesday, Jake Ferguson appeared on the injury report with a calf issue. Limited participation. Okay, nothing too alarming. December is brutal on players' bodies. Tight ends especially. They block defensive ends, they chip linebackers, they run routes across the middle, they absorb hits on every level of the field. But then Thursday arrived. And the update wasn't just concerning, it was dramatic. Ferguson was downgraded to a non-participant. No practice. No reps. No on-field movement with the offense. That single update sent a ripple through Cowboys Nation, media circles, and inside the locker room. Because this offense does not operate the same without Ferguson. Let's put this in perspective. Through 13 games, Ferguson is second on the team in targets, second in receptions, third in receiving yards, and second in touchdowns. That's the statistical footprint of a top-tier NFL tight end. He's not just a part of the offensive puzzle, he's a foundational piece. A comfort blanket. A matchup nightmare. A chain mover. A red zone threat. A go-to guy. And that's exactly why Dak Prescott has spoken so highly about him. Dak recently told ESPN's Todd Archer that when you're facing zone coverages and tight windows, you can't throw unless you know your guy is going to be where he needs to be. With Ferguson, Dak knows. It's that simple. That trust is special. It's rare. And you don't replace it overnight. Think back to Cowboys history. Jay Novacek was indispensable in the 90s. Jason Witten practically ran the offense for a decade and a half. The Dallas Cowboys are at their best when they have an elite tight end who can read defenses, sit in soft spots, and bail out the quarterback under pressure. And now imagine walking into a game against the Minnesota Vikings, a defense ranked 4th in the entire NFL against the pass, without that kind of weapon. Minnesota thrives on confusion. They disguise coverages. They rotate safeties late. They create hesitation. They force quarterbacks into mistakes. And the player who typically helps Dak slow things down, read the defense, and stay ahead of the chains, might not be available. This isn't just a small wrinkle. This is a strategic complication. And let's not forget something big here. This game is not just another matchup. This is prime time. This is the whole country watching. This is a playoff energy environment in December. AT&T Stadium under the lights is like Texas high school football mixed with national television drama and the Cowboys' iconic heritage all rolled into one. When those lights turn blue and the stadium roars, it becomes the modern version of the roars Staubach heard at Texas Stadium in the 70s, or the electricity Aikman felt in the dynasty years. There's pressure. There's expectation. There's legacy. And right now, one of the central characters of this 2025 Cowboys offense is uncertain to play. Social media exploded within minutes of the injury report dropping. Some fans are nervous, some are optimistic, some are calling for the young tight ends to step up. There's buzz, speculation, breakdowns, and anxiety. Exactly what you'd expect when a high-impact player goes from limited to out of practice just days before a major matchup. Fictional analysts we've been following all week, including our guy Brad Thompson, former Cowboy scout, chimed in saying, if Ferguson doesn't suit up, Dallas needs to lean into motion, play action, and quicker progressions. You can't sit in the pocket against Minnesota without your tight end security blanket. And honestly, he's spot on. Even fictional Vikings insiders have started talking about how much easier their game plan becomes without Ferguson on the field. That's how much attention he demands. But here's the beauty of Cowboys football. Moments like this often open the door for unexpected heroes. Maybe it's Luke Schoonmaker stepping up. Maybe it's more targets for CeeDee Lamb or Brandon Cooks. Maybe Dallas leans more on the ground game, or maybe Dak has one of those legendary, put the team on my back performances. Remember the shoulder game from Emmitt Smith in 1993? Remember Miles Austin exploding against the Chiefs in 2009? Remember when Tony Romo came off the bench against the Giants after Drew Bledsoe struggled in 2006? The Cowboys have a long history of players stepping up in the moment adversity hits hardest. So now, Cowboys Nation, we wait. The official game designation drops Friday, but the anxiety is already building. What does this mean for Sunday night? What does this mean for playoff seeding? For offensive rhythm? For Dak's performance? Those answers are coming soon. But right now, the only thing we know for sure is this. The Dallas Cowboys have a challenge in front of them, and challenges are where legends are made. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment. How confident are you in this offense if Ferguson is out? Who do you think steps up? What's your prediction for Sunday night? Kickoff is set for 8:20 p.m. Eastern, live from the breathtaking AT&T Stadium, the home of America's team, the home of history, and maybe, just maybe, the home of another defining Cowboys moment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe for more in-depth Cowboys coverage, and stay locked in, because this week just added a twist no one expected, and Sunday night is about to get even more dramatic.